show you the difference between Mantis Kung Fu and Wing Chun Kung Fu. Which is better? You're going to discover that in this video, so stay tuned. So first main differences in martial arts is the stance. The stance is literally the foundation of any kind of Kung Fu style. In Wing Chun, there are some very basic stances. The first one we've all seen. If you learn Wing Chun, the first move that you learn is how to open the stance, called the Yiji Kyumyong Ma. And in this one, the reason that we have our legs, knees squeezing inwards, and then we have our feet pointing inwards, and then we have basically all this squeezing, is because we want to practice training our muscles so that we can keep balance on a very small space. So here's the Yiji Kyumyong Ma, and then the other stances are just the pivoting. So the Chema, which is basically putting your weight on the back leg and pointing your feet at 45 degrees this way. And I'll show you what this is for. And then the other direction too. 45 degrees this way, your weight is on the back leg. Around 70% to 80% of your weight is back. And then you're facing this way. And then the feet are pointing 45 degrees this way. Okay, so the reason why we use the turning horse is punching. I turn just slightly so that he misses me, and I can attack here. I can attack here. If I'm in the center, right? He punches this hand. I just turn slightly so he misses me. Attack here. I can attack here. Okay. So that's the point of Wing Chun. The stance is to make tiny movements so that you don't have to move too much to avoid the attacks. Let's say that there's lots of stuff on the ground. You don't want to be making big steps. You might step on a soup can and slip, or step on a banana peel. So that's why in Wing Chun, they tend to shuffle along the ground like this, shuffle along the ground, so that you don't actually step on something and slip. Now you're probably wondering, how about Mantis? What kind of stances are there in Mantis? Well, there's many stances in Mantis. First one is the horse stance, very common for many Kung Fu, good for training your leg strength. There's the bow stance. Basically, we have this leg almost 9 degrees. This is the exaggerated version. Obviously, it can be like this. But for training, to train your strength, go low like this. And the reason we do this is because it's for long range. I can reach further in a bow stance. What else? And then from this stance, there is the monkey stance. What this is to get my leg behind him, and then this is for pushing. Okay, so it's to trap the guy, right? So here, right? Going this way, we have the horse stance, bow stance, and cat stance, leg up stance, stomp stance, and then monkey stance. So what's the point of all these different stances in Mantis? Well, one aspect of Mantis is that it's more for long range. And you're assuming that you're smaller than the person, so you need to change your height level in order to avoid, in order to get different angles on the attack. So for example, there's the stomp stance, right? Let's say he's trying to attack me. I go straight down, change my level, and then attack him with a stomp stance, right? There's also a lot of jumping too. Let's say I want to get, he's really tall, I need to reach his head. There's a lot of jumping too. Another thing about having a wide stance is now you can move your body a lot more, upper body, to avoid attacks and get different angles. Right? So, for example, let's say he's just punching, right? I can avoid. Okay, well, I can avoid. So there's a lot of this movement of your upper body. So that you can do with a wide stance. It's hard to do with a small stance. You can only move this much. You see, if I have a short stance, I'm trying to move as much. That's as much as I can move. If I have a wide stance, look how much more I can move. So another main difference in Mantis and Wing Chun Kung Fu is the distance that is used for. For example, in one of the Mantis forms, one of the first moves is this one. Okay, it's designed for a long distance. See how far I can reach him. I'm over here, step, and I can reach him. Okay? Whereas in Wing Chun, the first basic move we learned is the straight punch, right? Which is this. You can't reach him this far. I have to be this close to reach him. So that's the main thing. We can tell from just the first move in the forms that the distance that the martial arts is designed for is totally different. Mantis is long range, and then Wing Chun is short range. So here's some examples of some basic techniques. So in Mantis, there's a kick that's really long distance, right? Very long distance. I can reach him all the way from here. But in Wing Chun, the kick is very short because I'm just kicking the knee. I'm just kicking the groin. Very little movement in Wing Chun. The application is completely different. Okay, there's a lot of jumping. And there's also combined attacks. I'm kneeing him and I'm punching him at the same time. Combined attacks. Whereas Wing Chun tends to just attack one at a time. They'll block and punch, right? Block and punch, tan, hit, right? Right? Block and punch, right? Okay, long punch attacks, like this. Instead of short punches, Wing Chun. Meant for longer attacks, meant for putting your whole body weight into it, rather than using short range inch power. So the third main difference in Wing Chun and Mantis is the foundational fighting concept. In Wing Chun, the fighting concept is I want to go into the attack. If he attacks me, I want to go into the attack. So it doesn't matter what he's attacking. If he attacks me, I want to go into attack and dominate the center line. Okay? Any other attack, right? I want to go into the attack. So in Mantis, I'm at a further distance away. So what I want to do is he's attacking, I want to get away from the attack and then look for my opportunity. Okay? I want to get away from the attack and then look for an opportunity. So it's a little bit different. The reason is because if you're at a short distance, the attacker has the advantage. Because the brain can only operate so quickly and react to different kinds of attacks. So if we both decide to attack at the same time at this range, the person who has the hand closest to the person is going to run. Let's say he has his hand over here and I have my hand here. If we attack at the same time, boom, I hit him first before he hit me. Okay, so that's the concept of Wing Chun. It's because at a short distance, I want to attack the attack so that I can gain the advantage because it's a short distance. Now at the longer distance, it's opposite. The defender has the advantage because my brain has more time to see him attacking. So if he's attacking, I have more time to see attacking, so I can do a defense and then launch my attack afterwards. So even if I punch at the same time, the problem is that we're going to hit each other at the same time. Okay, because both at a long distance, I'm not close enough for that. So if he's going to attack, I have more time to react. I take the advantage of reacting, and then I launch the attack. In Wing Chun, what we want to do, there's a concept that says block and attack. So he's doing, let's say, a big hammer here, right? I block and attack at the same time. I don't want to go hit, hit, boom, boom. I don't want to do 1, 2, right? What I want to do is 1 at the same time. So that's the cool thing about Wing Chun, is you learn how to attack and block at the same time. Mantis is different. Mantis is, the concept is bat tiu, bat da. That means if I don't make contact, if I don't deal means is to pluck. If I don't make contact, I don't hit. So I'm not just going boom like that, right? I want to make contact. So and then hit. Okay? Or if it's a straight punch. And then hit. So I make contact first, or okay? Because I want to know where that punch is. Okay? I don't want to go like this and he's gonna dodge, block, dodge, block, dodge, block, right? So I want to make contact first. Right? Make contact first and then hit. Or make contact first and then hit. Because it's a longer range. Okay? If I can make contact, the chances of me hitting him go up about 100%, maybe even more. because I know where he is. Using my sensitivity and using that contact, I know that his head is over here. But if I don't make contact, I don't know if he's attacking or blocking or defending or doing whatever, right? But if I can make contact on his attack, I know he's attacking, which leaves him open for a counter attack. So you can say that Mantis is more of a counter punching, counter striking strategy, whereas Wing Chun is more of a aggressive and dominating center strategy, more aggressive and more direct. So which one is better? It depends on your body type. It depends on your personality too. If your personality is someone who likes to just go in and, you know, take on the problems in life, then Wing Chun is good. If you're someone that likes to kind of see what the other person is doing and then launch a counter attack, then maybe Mantis is better for you. So people ask me all the time, what's Kung Fu A compared to Kung Fu B? Which one is better? And I always say, it doesn't matter which one's better. It depends which one's better for you. Because what makes the difference is you as the person, as the martial artist. How much do you train? What's your strengths? What's your weaknesses? Because not everything works for everybody. I hope that this video helped you to understand more about Wing Chun and Mantis Kung Fu.